Hey y'all, it's Allison Marketing back with the next chapter of Where Fresh Happens. This month we're focusing on fertilization. Fertilization is important because sometimes our crops just need that extra boost of nutrients to reach their full growth. Fertilizer allows our plants to get there. Our farmers are knowledgeable in knowing why it's important to fertilize and when, the essential nutrients that fertilizer provide, the value of composting and what it provides to our soil, and how to apply both. So let's start with why we fertilize. Just like our bodies need minerals and nutrients to grow healthy and strong, so do our crops. Fertilizer is an essential asset to our farm because it provides our crops with nutrients like potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen that help them grow bigger and faster. In order for a plant to grow, they require plant essential nutrients, such as potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen, like I just mentioned. Without these essential nutrients, a plant cannot complete its full life cycle, meaning the seed may not germinate, the plant may not be able to develop roots, stems, leaves, or flowers, or the plant could die. These nutrients are broken down into primary and secondary. By testing the pH of our soil, our farmers are able to determine which nutrients are missing and how to mix our fertilizers. So you may wonder how we apply our fertilizer. Here on the farm, we spread two types, granular and liquid, and depending on which is being applied depends on the equipment being used. Pictured here is a spreader. Fertilizer is filled in the top, and when turned on, it travels down the conveyor belt, drops into the spinning blades, and evenly distributes amongst each side. Now let's talk about composting. While compost and fertilizer are not exactly the same, they do share the same values. Just as we feed our plants, it's also just as important that we feed our soil. Compost is an all-natural, organic material that improves the quality and tilth of the soil. Compost here at WP Raw is a combination of greens and hay, strictly used on our organic crop fields. Not only does it improve the health of the soil, but it's also environmentally friendly and much cheaper than buying fertilizer. Pictured here is the stages of organic decomposition. First is a layer of rye covered with a layer of greens, and then it's mixed into our compost turner once a week. On average, this process takes 8 to 12 weeks depending on the time of year. The warmer it is, the quicker it happens. Just as we do our fertilizer, we also have a spreader for our compost. This machine allows us to quickly and evenly spread nutrients to the soil over a large area. It's filled with fresh compost and then tossed over our organic fields. That's it for this month. Stay tuned for next month's Where Fresh Happens topic.